What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're focusing on Dennis Yan of Shawinigan in the Q, 2015 draft eligible winger who has probably the most interesting international resume since Alex Galchenyuk in 2012. He was born in Portland, Oregon, moved back to Russia with his family when he was 7 years old, and then came back over to play with Bell Tire, then went to the U.S. development team. Wasn't drafted in the OHL draft because he was playing all over the place, and went in the CHL import draft, got drafted by Shawinigan, and that's where he's playing this year. He's a really good, effective offensive threat, but I think he's got an underrated physical aspect to his game. He's a really good size kid. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, and he'll continue to fill out his frame as the year goes on. And playing against the competition in the Q, playing a pro style schedule will definitely benefit him in terms of how his body is to be better suited to handle the rigors of professional hockey on a night in, night out basis. And he's got 3 points through 2 games in Shawinigan, and I think he's starting to just scratch the surface of what he can be. 28 points in 48 games with the U17 team last year. Really lit up the Holinka tournament with 8 points in 5 games, and is really showing all the signs of being a really, really good all-around offensive player. I mean, I'm 99% sure because he played for the development team, he'll play for the U.S. internationally. Actually, he will play for the U.S. internationally, so. We got him and we got Galchenyuk. I mean, and we got Brett Hull back in the day, so it's not too bad for Team US today. But I'm really curious to what the next steps in his development are. Does he become more of a power forward? Does he use his finesse? More than that's where he's at. I mean, he's always put up good penalty minutes. He's got some tenacity, and I think his physicality is again a very underrated facet of his game. And I think when you look at his size and his offensive skill set, he's just scratching the surface of what he can be. And right now, I'd say he's a top 15, top 20 pick. And I think he's going to continue to. I think playing with Shawinigan will only help him, as he is a. They got good schedule. Q's a good league, and we'll see what happens next. The international situation, something I like to keep an eye on. It was the same thing with Galchenyuk, to be honest with you. It's kind of like, oh, what country is he technically playing for? But Jan's playing for the U.S., and hopefully we'll see him represent us and represent us well at international tournaments. He's an atypical Russian winger. He's a lefty shot that plays on the left side. Usually it's the opposite, but that's just something I found kind of weird. I'm not saying he can't play on the right side. That's just one of the things. Anyway, that's our next episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Dennis Yan of Shawinigan, 2015 draft eligible winger. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.